Hey guys, it's Dan. Just thought I'd go live to have a chat with you about engagement. So we've just been talking to one of our content coordinators. He's one of the chaps that deals with all our clients, and we're talking about some of the results that clients are getting and engagement on some of their posts. So it's really interesting, and I've thought this for quite some time, but the data's in and it's kind of acknowledging how I already see it. So I haven't been worried about engagement for quite some time. It's like, I'm not fussed about how many likes I get. I'm not fussed about how many times people see the video, because the videos go out so many times in all sorts of different places, and then they get converted into a podcast, and then people download them, and then find us on iTunes. I'm not fussed about any of those numbers at all, because the number one KPI that I'm interested in is what's the income looking like each month. That's it. That's bottom line. So, for example, we had a client and they sold, through one of our campaigns, they sold 12 properties, okay? And so they sold them, I think it was to one person, and that person came from LinkedIn. But the level of LinkedIn engagement that they're getting is hardly anything, right? And yet they sold 12 properties through LinkedIn. It's not engagement. That's not what the name of this game is about. That is not what social media is about. It's about, do people know that you exist? Do people know you've got a product? What if someone sees you, so if you go live twice a day for the next 30 days, and I think you should try this, by the way, the fact that people can see you going live, at some point, they're going to stop and watch what you're doing. It might not be on the first one, it might not be on the 10th one, it might not be on the 20th one, but it might not even be that they stop and see what you're talking about. They just click the link and go straight to your website, or they go, right, I need to go to Dan's website and see what he's rattling on about. And there's no engagement. And this is what happens. We had a client, it was a business coaching client, and they knew about us for years. They knew about us, but they didn't like anything, they didn't watch anything, but I was in their Facebook feed. So they can see me going live and see me putting content out, and they just buy like that. And there's no identity of, or there's no evidence that somebody's actually watching you, but a person is actually watching who you are and what you're doing, and you can't track them, and all this good stuff that we want to do in marketing. You can't do any of that. If you're not putting out any content, you ain't going to get any engagement, although engagement's relevant, but you ain't going to get the bottom line, which is cold hard cash. It's just not going to happen in your business. You've got to start putting content out, and we say it again and again and again. It's the 90-10 rule. You put out the 10%, we'll do the 90%. The 90% is images, videos, podcasts, copy, hashtags, headlines, consistently putting out content. Your job should be to do the other 10%. Because when you start doing that 10%, that's when, let me just put this up here. There we go. When you're putting out that 10%, we can work off that 10% and start putting other stuff out. But it's that live, going live like this, for example, is huge. People are going to love you, they're going to hate you. If they're going to hate you, great, they're never going to buy from you. They're going to love you, they're going to love you even more. And they're going to start listening, start watching, and start going, damn, Dan's right. He's not just some northern monkey who sounds a bit weird and looks a bit weird and all the rest of it. He actually knows what he's doing. We're putting out thousands and thousands of pieces of content every single month for clients. And we know what's working. And what's working is a combination of going Facebook Live. Forget about engagement, it's irrelevant. It is 100% irrelevant. And people go, oh no, but I did a video and only 2 people watched it. Yeah, but what if one of those people paid you $5,000 and you don't? Try again. There we go. We're back. Hello, back in the room. 1, 2, 3. Back in the room. It's like you've got to get content out there. Stop worrying about engagement. It takes a while to build up. One of our clients has gone from 2,000 people in their Facebook group to 5,000 people in their Facebook group. And off one of our campaigns, they've just sold £5,000 worth of stuff, right? They're paying £500 a month for our content, and off that content, they've generated the next 10 months worth of paying us that amount of money. Or if we don't want to do that, we can go put it down on a deposit on a car or whatever it happens to be that we want to spend that money on. But creating content, look at me, I'm getting all serious. Creating content creates the momentum, but you've got to be going live while you're doing this. This goes to everybody, clients and non-clients. If you're not one of our clients, you still got to go live. Plus, you still got to create the other 90% yourself. Don't do that. Pay us to do it, and we'll do a better job of it for you, because we've got dedicated video editors, dedicated image editors,